generic doctors. In today's world and the way the world really works, it's set up, is it really generic when you have a medical degree or a psychiatric degree? You took psychology, you pre-med, you took medicine, you spent all that money, all that time, years and years, and you got a degree. Or, I'm not going to talk about people that maybe fabricate a degree. I don't even care about that crap. That's irrelevant. It's the system at play, You get your degree, this and the other thing. You go to and, you have a patient like myself, maybe other people as well. And, they have diabetes, and on the A1C is like 9.3 or something like that. And they say, oh, that's very high, this and the other thing. And, for some of myself, I felt stagnant. So I go there, and the doctor just starts giving me like kidney medications for kidneys and protective. And like, I don't know what it was, but it just, I start to read up on it in Google, and it's like, it comes up like it's just not the thing. I'm going off on a tangent, but there, it's like clairvoyance and mind reading. It's like I looked up something on internet, and my cousin Agatha Nimmick reiterated the same thing. I told the doctor that he just, he was insulted. But the fucking idiot gave me metformin, 1,000 milligrams twice a day. And all that did, I believe, was just suppress my diabetes and my blood sugar. I started somewhat exercising. I cut out the beer, which he said, but I still drank beer, just not as much. And I started eating healthier. I lost some weight, and my A1C dropped, but it wasn't just so much from the metformin and the insulin. My mom takes so many meds, but they just talk about the system at play here. So I go to your office, and you give me a whole bunch of pills and chemicals, but eventually might cause me brain damage and eventually hurt my body and give me more pain in the long run, just because you have a degree and I should obey you, I should listen to you. There's books that you can read about natural ways. Yeah, there's some things that you might need medicine like painkillers, this and the other thing, but there's just so many more natural ways you can help yourself. And the doctor at hand, a lot of them, but the medical doctor, he just, I told him I eat well. He just became, he didn't say anything. He wasn't even glad or happy about that. So how much money does he get from like drug companies to push these pills down people's throats? And also just because you got a degree, it's like, you're gonna like walk all over me and you're gonna feed me pills. I don't have to take your toxicity. I don't have to take the toxic, the toxic chemicals that you give out. All right, I was on insulin for a couple months, but you know what? You could be on insulin and just stay in the same place. I changed up my diet, and I didn't get an exercise, but diet and exercise is very important to combat diabetes. So how come that doctor didn't even mention that? Oh, it's just take your pills, this and the other thing, and stop drinking. Like, you know what? I was drinking and eating better and walking around, which some people hate the fact that, like, I walk around, or people walk around and actually get exercise and experience life. It's going to, like, a doctor and just, antidepressants, this and the other thing, And then it's, anti-anxiety, which you get stressed, this and the other thing. And they categorize you, they put you in categories, this and the other thing, just because they got their little degree. Well, it's all just fucking nonsense. A lot of times it's just like, it just ways to suppress your mentality, this and the other thing. It's pretty much what it comes to. Eventually your body. But the system of play, it just, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I really don't. There are chemically based items that, yeah, you do need because it's very stronger in a way it's put together. But I'm not going to trust somebody just because they have a job and they're part of an institution that obviously wants to hurt me. I don't trust that, Dr. Okoro Trinitas, even Dr. Cherniak, the psychiatrist, makes a mess to the point where, like, I felt like, I was having a seizure. It's like, why would I trust you when what you give me will kill me and take my life away? And it's just, it's absolutely ridiculous, And then, the one reason that they are scared of is some insurance purposes, or, having on the books that they can give you these kind of pills, that might get you intoxicated for a long period of time. That's the only thing they're scared of. If something would have happened to me, who knows? I'm pretty sure the coroner and everybody else would have lied and said, he just, he was malnourished or something, right? But there's idiots out there that hate the fact that you exercise and you're healthy and you're well. Like they lust for your fucking, pain and suffering. I'm not the fat and the lazy. I do my research and stuff. And yeah, my blood sugar A1C dropped in the 6s now, and I feel a lot of energy. I do feel tired after I eat, but that's digestion. They say to go for a walk and to keep moving. So they always have that. But it just, the system at play, it just, it's so corrupted and evil. From psychiatrists to the medical doctors, the ones that I encounter. A lot of them just, they're very careless. They're very careless. And even you look at, the risperidone that I was taking. Like, a lot of people even on the internet say, don't ever take that. More than half the people that took that said, stay away from that stuff. But they promote it. It's like they sell it. It's expensive. And it's like, it will save your life. All it does is just suppress your mentality. Who knows? Maybe you'll get depressed from that as well. I don't know. A lot of physical ailments as well. Actually, the risperidone I was taking for years, which, they didn't adjust it, which was, they're supposed to adjust it after a while. I think it might have, helped me with my diabetes. Because that's one of the side effects. That raises your blood sugar. And, the idiot over there, he'd be asking, are you still taking the injections? Now I know why he was asking me that. Instead of just saying, maybe you should be off that, this, and the other thing. So it's like, they give me chemicals, I get more problems, and then the fucking idiot from fucking, and not that he's just from Africa, he's a piece of shit, which he is, but, and then he just try to instigate that, I'm like lazy and fat when I try to get exercise, and he hates me, he gets sad and angry that I actually feel better. Like, how evil and disgusting are you people? That's a level of sadism and sadistic behavior, man. And it's like that here. Pretty sure it's like that somewhere else as well. Those are my experiences with doctors, nurses, and psychiatrists. They hate the fact that you're doing well and better. And then they try to promote diseases onto you as a side effect of their behavior and their actions for you to be malnutrition and you to be hurt. And there's always people that probably even aren't doctors. They'll be in that situation and they'll be like a fucking pig. That book Animal Farm, it was about communism, and I'm gonna talk about it again. And a lot to me, when I was young, it had to do with the healthcare system. Because I saw my mother she was diagnosed type 2 diabetes, and I just saw a lot of them just pump money, this and that, prescription drugs, this and that, and just not really caring about this and the other thing, But then again, maybe when they're young, they don't care. You don't care either. You just don't show that. Then you get a job as a doctor, and you pump people with chemicals to give them more diseases and hurt them even more. And then you try to make them feel low that they're in that level. I mean, that's a new level of disgusting. That's a new level of fucking disgusting. But yeah. For all you fucking idiots that use the word eat dirt, or like, you just like dirt, because I was thinking to myself how better it is to just walk around and experience life, and you'll come in contact with little nuances, whether noises, this and that, whether, you'll see what's going on around you. And it's like dirt. Like, what is your fucking obsession with me and just living a better life? How is that, getting you so freaking angry, bro? Why are you so upset that I'm trying to live a better life, maybe even enjoy myself? Does that make you sad? Are you that angry that I'm, who are you people, by the way? It's like, your anger towards somebody that's actually enjoying their life. Because that's what it comes down to, Either you steal from me, you take from me, you want to take my creative abilities to some things I learned, and then you hate me for actually, like, enjoying life. Like, how demonic, and are you like people, like, are you literally like you lust for hell? A lot of you just religious people. You know, you love the fact that just other. It's like you love other people being miserable and hateful and angry. That's a new level of disgust. You know, if you get over that, you know, it's like, you know, you can actually have a conversation, be happy, but you probably not into that shit, or you don't want someone like me to be into that, because you know you just hate to hate to see someone happy or enjoy it and be like, you know, enjoy life, right? Dirt. And your language just suffers. Very very cheap and peasant like.